Hey crafty friends, it's Tiffany here. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm almost ready to do a tutorial on this. This is kind of a new take on one of my very most popular videos. This is a traveler's notebook and it's made from one of these little photo albums from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so you might want to go and grab yourself one of these if you think you might be wanting to make this fun project. So in the past, when I did this is my original one. And so I made it with the plastic cover over it, but on this one I've changed it up a little bit, and I put the paper inside of the plastic cover, so it's a little bit different but pretty similar. And so I will link that video below. You can watch that one as well and see which one you like better. This one is a little bit probably easier to make, but also in that original video I did use the 4x6 notebooks from the Dollar Tree that came in a 3-pack, and you can't get them anymore. So that is really sad. I've been waiting and waiting and hoping that they would bring them back, but they haven't. So I found a couple options for you, but this is these are some that I have just cut, just using a metal ruler and an X-Acto knife or utility knife. And it's pretty easy, actually. It's easier than you think it would be. So that's an option. You can cut your own. You can also, back to school time is coming up really soon. Any day now, I think they'll be having the composition notebooks, which is what I've used here, on sale at Walmart or, Target, wherever, for like 50 cents. And so that's a great deal. So what I like to do is, because there's 100 pages in here, I cut one up and then I split it in half. And so I only use one of them in my notebook, in my traveler's notebook. And then I've got a bunch of other papers here for like a junk journal. And I'll show you that, and I'll walk you through that in just a minute. It's almost finished. I have a few finishing touches that I wanted to do on it, but I was going to cut some more of these, and I thought I better show you how I cut them. But so this one, well, they're pretty thin, but it's doable. These are from Michaels that I got recently. They're the 4x6 notepads and notebooks, and they are lined. I've also gotten some from Joann's recently. So these are from Joann's. Oh, these, if you get them on sale, like 20% off coupon, they're about $3 for the 3-pack. And that's about the cheapest I've seen stuff like this. These also, if you get them on sale, they're about $1 each at Joann's, but they're pretty thin as well. So this is definitely your most economical route if you want to stock up on some composition notebooks as soon as the sales go on, and buy a few because they're so fun for different projects. I also have some videos on just covering a composition notebook, so I can link that too, I suppose. Just got some fun little things going on here. I added a fun little dangle to this, and I do have a little video that I can link that I show how to make jewelry for your journals. So anyway, yeah, I'll flip through this really quick, and then we'll hurry and show you how to cut your journals. So like I said, it's almost finished. I put a little pocket here, some little tags. It's like a little tag booklet. Isn't that cute? It just kind of comes like that on the paper sheet. And this paper is from Simple Stories. Let's see if I can remember without finding it. It's the new Simple Stories Simple Vintage Linen Market. Isn't that pretty? I love those butterflies with the roses on them. So, okay, anyway, just flip through real quick. I've got a bunch of different, just whatever paper I could find. I just cut some down to size, and when I do this and adding all the trim and stuff to the edges, it doesn't really matter if the pages kind of stick out a little bit in the center. You can always trim them a tiny bit smaller, you know, when you get closer to the center. I did add a couple of sheets from my stash from like the girls' papery that I have been hoarding. Isn't that pretty? That I've had for like 15 years. So yeah, I've just got a few old book pages in here, and then just some single-sided papers, great for a junk journal because then you can write on one side. I've got some of my dyed paper that I spritzed with some gold spray. There's some more of the girls' papery. I just thought it went so cute with this. I've done some little file folder pockets. That's in the center of that junk journal. And some more of the little tag cut aparts. So cute. This collection is so beautiful. And this is some of the extra ephemera stuff from that collection. I've got one of my little bookmarks that I made, my little jumbo paper clips. I can link the paper clips below. I just make those out of felt, like balls. And of course I have a die that cuts out the little roses, and then I just put the felt ball inside of it. More just, and these, I got some like just booklets of this like school lined paper at the thrift store one time, so I love that. Another old book page. More dotted grid. And I picked up a crumpled up hymn off the floor at church the other day. I thought, oh, that's sad that people are leaving their garbage laying around. And I got home and I thought, oh, I should just use that. So I just love this paper. Isn't that pretty? So neat. I love the distressing. Okay, and so that's my junk journal. I think that's the back of it. And then here's the front cover of my first journal, my composition notebook journal. I just added a little bit of pom-pom trim to that. I love pom-pom trim. I can't get enough of it. And then I made another little pocket folder. And I do have a video where I show how to make like a double pocket folder. And the dimensions are different because it's bigger. It's for one of my my shirt box folios, but I made it into a TN, so you might want to check that out. And you can see how I make these little folders. I don't know if I'll get to it in my tutorial, but that tutorial should be coming up in the next day or two for this. Isn't that pretty? That beautiful paper. This one is from the girls' papery from my stash also, but the rest of these, this one is this new collection from Simple Stories. So that's just one more journal. It's a half of a composition notebook, so I've got two halves here. Split it in half, and it's super easy to do. And this is I think this is some extras. It's like an add-on to that collection, just the gingham. And yeah, I am in the process of getting accepted to the Share SAL program, so hopefully I'll be able to link this for you, and I can earn, you know, 50 cents or $1 or something if you purchase it from my link. Some more pom-pom trim. This one I think is from Hobby Lobby. Such a pretty color. I've used it before in a video. And that's the back of the notebook. I didn't do anything special on the back, but isn't that so fun? I am in love with this, you guys. This is one of my charms that I made with polymer clay. I've got this cute little cupcake bead on here with strawberries on it. Is that darling? I just had one left in my stash. one yellow one. I've got another blue one on the other. Just some cute little fuzzy beads. Anyway, super fun. So yeah, anyway, I will show you some more on that in the next video, tell you more about it, but I just want to hurry and show you how I cut these composition books. Pretty simple. Gosh, I might need to raise up my camera just a smidge. Hopefully that will help. All right, so all you need is a metal ruler. And this one is from Amazon. I'll link it. It's a maybe, I don't know, $5 or $6. They also have one at Hobby Lobby that's only, I think, $4. I think it's longer. This one has cork on the bottom of it, so I feel like it kind of helps you grip your book. That is kind of slickery. And I like to kind of line up my book. And I want it on my, do need something to cut on my self-healing mat. And I want it to be 4 inches wide by 6 inches tall. So I think it's best if you go ahead and just measure that out and then mark it. Okay, I've marked 6 inches down right along here, and then go ahead and mark 4 inches, and we're going from the edge of this spine, 4 inches. Can't get my head right down in there, and I don't know if this marker is going to smear. Shouldn't. It's a scrapbooking marker, but we will see. Okay, so make a few marks, 4 inches, and then we're just going to use the X-Acto knife and the ruler, and you don't have to mark it. And I'm gonna hold that up against my, yep, that looks good. It looks small to me, but see if I can do this with the camera right in front of my face, phone. But yeah, once you get going, and make sure your blade is sharp. I don't even know, and I'm going to scooch this up. I don't even know if my blade's sharp enough, but because I'm going to be hitting right here with my knife when you end up. So just go with some firm pressure on both hands. For some reason it's really hard to get through at the top, but oh, that worked really well. So that's your cover gone. And then all you have to do is keep doing that, really, and it goes pretty fast, actually. And you can use these for, you know, note taking or whatever. So there's a good little chunk. Just keep going. It's pretty simple. Oh, I was going to say, in the past I have taken, when the composition books are on sale, I'll grab like 6 or 8 and take them to my local copy store and have them cut them with their, I think it's a laser cutter, but they can cut a whole stack of, yeah, I want to say 7 or 8 of them at one time. And it costs me like, I think they charge $2 for one cut, and so you've got to cut it, you know, this direction and then this direction, so it costs $4 to cut like 8 notebooks, which is not a bad price at all if you can get your notebooks for 50 cents, right? So that's pretty economical. But yeah, in that video where I talked about that, I did have quite a few people say that, you know, that they didn't have a copy store close by, or that their copy store didn't do that. So anyway, this is a good option. It's just, you know, takes a little patience, but I think I'm about halfway there now. So you can probably do it in like 6 or 7 minutes. And once you get about halfway through, you don't really even need to hold your ruler there anymore. But you can do this for any size that you want. You can do like a Midori, which I believe they've changed their name now. What is it? The Travelers Company or something like that? Which makes sense because they are like Travelers notebooks. But I just love Travelers notebooks, you guys. I use them so much. I love to have one on my desk for taking notes and keeping lists, journaling. Can use it as a planner. Oh, that one is just stuck, but there's... And I would skip through this, and you are more than welcome to go ahead and just skip ahead, but I just wanted to show you that it really doesn't take that long without skipping ahead. So yeah, feel free. And maybe I'll try... Yeah, for some reason it's harder to get through right in the beginning for me, but so we're almost done there, and we probably don't even need our metal ruler anymore. Oops, maybe it's best to use it, but you've got a pretty good guide there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, just have a hard time with that beginning spot. So yeah, I've probably got like 10 pages left to go, so that's one side. And these, you know, if you buy a Traveler's notebook, they can be kind of expensive, like $10 to $12, or gosh, maybe even more. So, and on these, now you can go ahead and keep your cover on and use it like that. You could cover your cover with cute paper, but on mine, I don't use the cover. I just rip it off. Like, I'll show you in a second, but and I might need to keep my ruler there because I am having some troubles getting through. See if that will help hold it down. Yeah, it does. Okay, now I just got to get through the cover. I feel like I'm cutting my almost. I feel like I'm cutting through my mat. I might be. Just got to get through that top spot. For some reason, it's so hard for that one spot. Okay, I think that was it. There we go. And there it is. And it's really nice and clean, I think. I mean, pretty decent. Alrighty. Then I'm going to turn it this way. And I'm going to show you cutting through the cover, even though I don't need to. Well, yeah. Because you do have this tape kind of stuff on the spine. But, yeah, it's really not too much of a problem. But you do end up kind of with two pieces, and so... yeah, what you can do then is like take your knife and just cut the strings right there. Just cut it off if you're doing the notebook, the project that I'm doing, but I'll go ahead and just show you doing it this way. But it is trickier doing this side because you have this in your way. But what I like to do is go through some of them and then kind of pull them out of your way like that. And yeah, I might just skip ahead a little bit on this part to make the video shorter. Okay, I've gotten through quite a bit of it. I'm probably 3/4 of the way. Just keep doing the same thing, just cut a little bit and then pull it back out of your way. I'm probably getting about 5-6 sheets at a time. And of course, be careful with this because of this sharp knife. But yeah, it's not anything too difficult. Just takes a little time and a little elbow grease. So you can see how far I've gone and how much I have left. Not much left, maybe 10 or 12 sheets there. That was probably 3 or 4 minutes that I was off camera. But like I said, it is a little bit easier if you just go ahead and take your cover off, if you're not going to use it, but you might want to use it. You could make your own, you know, any size composition notebook that you want. Make it smaller so it's easier to cover it. And there we go. Now we just need to cut that bottom cover, back cover. And should be it, almost. Okay, so there you've got a little tiny little baby notebook too, a little bonus. And here's my 4x6. And it's a little bit crooked right here. And what I would do is take a rough emery board and just sand that down a little bit and sand off any little burrs that you've got. Oh, I should have said where I got these. Oh, I forgot this. Also, these ones came from Target in the dollar spot, but it was a couple months ago, so I don't know if they have them anymore. But those are 4x6s also, so they were $1 each, and they are lined, and that's a good. I think those are a tiny bit thicker. But I was gonna say the ones from Joann's came in they have the little bins where things are like $2.50. So it came from there, but they go on sale, like, I think they were buy 3 and get 2 free or something like that. It might have been buy 2, get 3 free. So, because they're about $2.50 regular price. Yeah, they are, yeah, $2.50, but they're cute. They're already cute. You wouldn't even need to decorate those if you could find some matching paper for the cover. I also wanted to tell you, when I did my, when I covered the composition books a few weeks ago, and I did some of the mini ones, these are on sale now, or I hope they're not getting rid of them at Walmart, but they're only $1 now for the 3. So just thought I should let you know that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I don't need this cover. I don't use it in here. I'll show you one more time. And because the way a traveler's notebook is made, you've got elastics holding your journals in, and so then you can just take them in and out. If you fill up a journal, just take it out, you know, and put a new one in. So I love it. I love that. And be careful not to rip your pages when you're doing that. So yeah, I just add a piece of cute paper around it for the cover. I'm just cut that cover off. Easy as that. And then it's pretty thick, and I'll just kind of divide it in half. I just kind of guesstimate and just pull it apart. It's just not a big deal at all. And then you've got 2 chunky little notebooks. Well, I didn't get it very even, but as you can see, I think I need a few more pages on this one. But anyway, super easy. There we go. I would just add, and I'll show you that in the tutorial for this, how I add the paper to the back. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Take care.